Welcome to Jay's Gamepad, everybody, and all my fellow G's out there. Welcome back. Welcome. So, I'm a little bit late to this party. I'm late when it comes to this game. I'm late when it comes to these trailers. I'm late when it comes to just any type of news in regards to this game. But it's okay, because I like to think that I'm fashionably late. Anyhow. So yeah, you're probably thinking, Jay, Wagwan, what are you talking about? What are you chatting about? I'm talking about this indie game called Vigilance 2099. So, for those that might not be aware, because I wasn't aware, I had no idea about this indie game. It is a cyberpunk game set in the cyberpunk genre. Now, I came across this like 1 minute trailer or something, and I was watching. I was thinking, like, what is this? Is this like some like Cyberpunk 2077 like multiplayer demo gameplay or something? Like, I mean, I was thinking, what is this? Because it actually looks really good. For a second, I thought it was a Cyberpunk. I thought that they had like fixed it or did a madness with it, and people were just talking about it, because I actually never even looked at looked at the title of the trailer. I just saw it on YouTube. I'm thinking, what's this? And I clicked onto it and I just watched it because it just looked good. It looked interesting. I love the cyberpunk genre. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyone that knows me knows that I love Akira, I love Cyberpunk, I love that cyberpunk genre, you know what I'm saying? Like Cyber City of Weedo, I love that genre with a passion. So anything that looks like Cyberpunk, I'm going to click on it regardless. I don't need to look at no title, no heading. I'll click on it and I'll watch it, read it, whatever. That's just how I stay. So I was watching it thinking, rare, like, is this like some Cyberpunk like 2077 multiplayer game or something? Come to find out, it's like some indie game. So I watched this 1 minute trailer, yeah, and what was it? Like, I think it was like a teaser gameplay trailer or something. And I'm watching, I'm thinking, really, like, this actually looks really good. So I started to do a little bit of research, trying to find out like what studio, what game dev is making it, if it's going to be on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, whatever. I'm trying to do mad research and just trying to find out like who's making this. There isn't a lot of information. There isn't a lot of like data. Like, there isn't a lot of anything in regards to this indie developer. So, but I managed to find I managed to find an article, and I also managed to find like an 8 minute long trailer, and I haven't watched it yet. So, do you know what I thought would be cool, just to go through this article? I've kind of skimmed through it, so so I'm gonna go through the article, and I thought it'd be cool if we do a reaction video to the 8 minute gameplay trailer or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I haven't watched it, and I thought, fuck it, let me do a video on it. As you already know, or probably can tell, I'm very passionate when it comes to Cyberpunk. So I thought, yeah, fuck it, let's just do it. And also, while I was watching the 1 minute trailer, I had quite a few thoughts and stuff that was floating around in my head in regards to just the genre in general, Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red, and just what I saw with this like 1 minute trailer. So anyway, so let's go through this article. So this article is from nme.com. So, upcoming indie cyberpunk game Vigilance 2099 has a new trailer. An upcoming cyberpunk indie game Vigilance 2099 has been given a detailed new gameplay trailer showing combat and driving mechanics. Envoidant Studio describes the game as a cyberpunk bounty hunter game where the player can hack into patrol units, run and jump around the neon city, and drive in a futuristic vehicle. The new game Vigilance 2099 trailer shown the driving mechanics along with plenty of running and rolling. It also gives an idea of combat and the kind of foes the player character will come up against. The influence behind Vigilance 2099 are clear, with more than one resemblance to Cyberpunk 2077, and the music remnant of Blade Runner. The developer says he was also inspired by cancellation Prey 2 game. Vigilance 2099 uses the Unreal Engine 4, but other than that, very little is known about the game. The developer Twitter account posted updates, and there is a dedicated Discord server, but currently no store page has emerged. So there's more little bit to this article where it kind of gives a bit more comparison in regards to Cyberpunk 2077, but I'm not really going to do that in regards to this article. But yeah, so let's watch this trailer, innit? Let's watch this trailer, because there are some things I want to say, but I'd rather watch this. I'd rather watch this gameplay trailer and basically just give my opinions on what I'm about to watch. Because I've seen the 1 minute teaser trailer, but I'd rather watch this 8 minute gameplay trailer where it basically goes in depth. Actually, I think that before we do that, let's go to the Twitter page. So Vigilance. Okay, the latest trailer gameplay for Cyberpunk Bounty Hunter game we have been working on, called Vigilance 2099. Still early in development. Lots more soon come. Indie dev, game dev, Cyberpunk, UE4, Unreal Engine 4, indie games. Okay, so we've got the trailer here, but that's not the one that I want to watch, because the one I found, I think it just came out yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, let's watch this. So this is the Vigilance 2099 gameplay demo 2021. Okay, let's go. Okay then. Let's see Wagwan. Let's go. Vigilance. First person view. Ah, look at that. Okay, so you can switch to first person to third person. Look how good the world looks. Look how good the city looks. Okay, you can proper play around with the camera angles. Okay, well maybe not. I don't know, maybe. I have no idea. You can hear the rain. You can hear the people talking. You can hear and feel the atmosphere. Wait, did my man just hack into the... hacked into the mech. Oh, look at that in the vehicle. That looks so good. Wanted alive. Got my man trying to run. Of course he will. Sick. Yeah. The music as well. Proper that cyberpunk techno trance shit. I'm with it. I'm always with it. Yeah, the 80s techno. Captured. Dark and blue neon lights. I love it.
So, what's the status?
Just confirmed our source. He's been here. Even better, he's a regular.
Meaning?
Stalker identified.
Oh shit, okay.
Backup at the 26. I repeat, backup is needed.
I thought the combat or the actual gameplay itself it was in first person, but you could walk around in third person. But it looks like you can do both. In first person or third person. That is so sick. Nice. Proper get that Blade Runner vibe as well. That real Cyberpunk Blade Runner vibe. Even with the designs of the vehicles as well. Very reminiscent of Blade Runner. What? Wait, you can actually like fly around it. You can fly around in the whip. You can actually fly around the city in the fucking whip. Wow. Oh, the atmosphere, the sounds, the tone, the dark, gritty city, neon lights, the people. Okay, so you can probably like so you probably got climbing mechanics. You can probably climb up shit. Back to first person again. Oh, he looks so good. Work in progress. It's okay. It's okay. As long as you keep it 100, it's okay. Yeah, like you can see early stages, isn't it? Like I'm seeing slight screen tears. I mean, like the frames. I mean, the frames per second are not particularly yet great. I mean, like a bit of stuttering. Like you see, like certain. I mean, like you see through walls and the ground at certain points. But it's okay though. Early stages. It's early stages. Like you can see what they're trying to do. See what they're trying to do. Animation AI test. Yeah, proper breaking it down. That's so cool. Look at him climbing that proper. Look at the jacket, the animation. And come on! Let's go! Let's get it! Oh, I love that! I love the music, man. I love the fucking music. Gameplay version 1. AA run. Anime test. Okay. Environment test. The reflections, the rain. reflection in the paddle, was it in the puddles, the reflection on the wet surface on the ground. Fucking hell. The Unreal Engine 4 was really good. Ledge climbing test. Enemy AI 1. Okay then. Okay. Wow. Damn. I ain't gonna front yet. That looks really, really good. That looks really good. So from what I gathered, that this isn't, I think that this is all of their videos and content put together. So I think someone's just put it together, and I've just assumed it's one long gameplay trailer. It's not. It's got It's got the latest trailer on it. It's got all the trailers and all the footage they've put together. That's what it looks like to me. But that's good, because I had only seen that 1 minute trailer previously to the new one coming out. So, but fucking hell, like this looks really good. And I know it's like very, very early stages, but it looks really good. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know if this is gonna be action RPG. I don't know if this is gonna be action. Was it like an action adventure? I have no idea of what type of game this is, but the fact that like this is an indie game and it's still in development, early stages, and they're using the Unreal Engine 4 and they're actually showing us like tech demos of like animations and how they're doing certain things in AI. Like I said, I don't mind seeing something rough as long as you're keeping it 100 of what stage the game is in, or the game is at, shall I say? But yeah, like I'm really surprised, because they've shown us a lot of things. Like for example, like you could hack vehicles, you can hack robots. You know, you can actually drive vehicles, you can float around in the city. Like there are quite a few things here that like quite a lot of design choices that like for example, I'm gonna do it, yeah, because it's obvious. I'm gonna compare this to Cyberpunk 2077, yeah. Now, for example, Cyberpunk 2077 originally it was meant to be a third-person game, like The Witcher. Then they decided to make it first-person, and the one thing I never understood was that like, what was the point of customizing your character to the point where you can decide if your character's got like a dick or two, or like change the size of your character's manhood or womanhood or whatever, when like you actually can't see your character? What's the point of customization if you can't see your character as you're playing with them? So that never made any sense to me. So you can clearly see that like Vigilance, the game Vigilance, like they've clearly learned from that and decided to make it like first person and third person. So therefore, if you're going to customize your character, it makes sense, because if you want to play the game in third person and see your customized character, then you can, because you can play the game in third person as well as first person, which is really, really good. Like I like that, and to be honest with you, that's how the game should be. Like CD Projekt Red, they should have made they should have made Cyberpunk 2077 like both first person and third person. Especially if you're gonna, especially if it's gonna be an action RPG game where you got mad customization, then what's the point of customizing shit if you can't see it as you're playing the game? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. But you can clearly see that. Clearly see with this game that they've taken that and learned from it. It's like, okay, well, because obviously I don't know if it's gonna be action RPG, like I said, or if it's gonna be action adventure game. But whatever the type of game is gonna be, they've decided to make it both. First person and third person, and I respect that, and it works. It really works. Again, CD Projekt Red, they said they promised you could have like vehicles, cars you can actually drive, and you can like fly around the city and stuff like that. You can't do that shit in the game. In this game, you can do it. You can do it. The atmosphere in this game, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that this is a tech demos and demos of like gameplay and stuff like that. Like they're being real about it. Like this is like, you know, slices. This is like this is gameplay segments or whatever. This is AI. This is certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like they're being honest about what they're showing us. But even what they're showing us in terms of like the music, the city, I mean, like they've got the atmosphere down packed. Like, I mean, like the dark and grittiness, the rain, the neo lights, the techno 80s music, and I mean, like the sound of the people and the environments and the cars and just like the city, like they've got that down packed at such an early stage. And the fact that like, I mean, the fact that it's got like slight screen tears and like I said, there's certain points where you can kind of see through the floor or see through the wall, whatever, stuff like that. The fact that they got the game working and running this smoothly at such an early stage using the Unreal Engine 4. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Fucking wow. Like, it makes you think or wonder that like maybe CD Projekt Red should just use like the Unreal Engine 4 to build Cyberpunk, because whatever engine that they try to like use or they're using is garbage. Like, it's not good. Oh, actually, forget it. Now, do you know what? Never blame the tools. You always blame the people or the person that's using the tools. You blame them. You never blame the tools. You know what I'm saying? So, but the point is that I never understood why you would make a new engine and you haven't tested it out, and you know what I'm saying? Then like you're trying to make this big lavish game on this new engine that you barely know how to use. It doesn't make any sense. Clearly, again, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an indie studio, so they're good. I mean, like using the Unreal Engine, like there's other engines they can use, but the Unreal Engine is a really good engine, so they're using that. And wow, what I'm seeing on the Unreal Engine is really, really good. Again, it's early stages, but it's that promise. It's certain things that they've shown us that they can do with the with the engine and build a city and give us like a lot of the features that Cyberpunk had promised that they would give us, and they just didn't give us. They ever cut out, or whatever they tried to give us, it wasn't even finished. So I don't know, man, but yeah, I just think to myself, like, when I see stuff like this, I just get like really amazed, really flabbergasted, filled with excitement with the potential of this game. Again, it's early stages, but it's just the fact that I almost feel like, I don't know if if this is the reason why they've done it, but I almost feel like that they looked at, I mean, like they're very passionate about the cyberpunk genre, like myself, and they saw what CD Projekt Red did with Cyberpunk 2077. They saw the lies and the manipulations. They saw the things that they promised that they didn't like fulfill on, and they played it and experienced it and thought, no, this isn't it. And they got so annoyed and so pissed off. They thought, you know what, fuck it. Let's build a real cyberpunk game. That's literally That's literally the vibe and energy that I get from watching all their content. That video. I get the feeling of that my man, I mean, like, clearly they got the know-how, and they was like, do you know what the fuck was CD Projekt Red doing? Do you know what? Let's build this shit ourselves. Let's do it ourselves. Yes, people are gonna say, oh yeah, you know, it's a cyberpunk clone, or they're taking a lot of inspiration from CD Projekt Red, Cyberpunk 2077. But the truth is, Mike Pondsmith and the whole world of cyberpunk that he built came from a whole bunch of different stuff, like Blade Runner and Ghost in the Shell and Akira and Cyberpunk Oedo, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? Like, they took inspiration from so many different types of genre. I mean, of media. So I just feel like, obviously, it's gonna get compared to Cyberpunk 2077. All these fucking numbers is just doing my head in. But from what I've seen so far with this, it looks really good, and the potential I am down with, and I am personally gonna be keeping both of my eyes focused on this studio and on this game to see what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because Cyberpunk 2077, you know what I'm saying, like, I bought it before I even opened the game to play it. I saw the fuckeries online and I just thought, nah, and I sent that game back. And I made a promise to myself that when that game is what CD Projekt Red said and promised that the game was going to be, then I will buy the game and play it. And to make sure I would do that, I even bought a V figurine just to make sure that I go and buy the game and play it. Normally, like, I don't buy figurines of games I don't play, but because I was so hyped, knee deep, I mean, like in the propaganda of CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077. I have to play this game. I want to play this game. I love the Cyberpunk genre. So I made a commitment. I bought the figurine to, you know what I mean, to make sure that I go and get that game and play it. But this looks so good for like the stage that this game is at. It looks so fucking good, and the promise and the potential, and it's indie devs, like they're not influenced by any bullshit, by money or anything like that. They just want to make the best game they can make. And the thing is that this is a kick in the teeth to Cyberpunk 2077. This should be a kick in the teeth. They should be like, CD Projekt Red should be fucking embarrassed. The management, all them people, they should be fucking embarrassed. Not the developers? Because I don't blame them. I blame the managers, the management. You know what I mean? The directors. Like the boardroom. I blame them. I blame the company. You know what I'm saying? I blame them. The figureheads. Them fucking arseholes. I blame them. They should be embarrassed. If they've seen this, they should be fucking embarrassed of themselves. The fact that indie dev is using the Unreal Engine 4 and they've done this, and this already feels like Cyberpunk. No, come on, man. Should be like, it's so crazy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna finish with this. It's so crazy. So today, I was looking online for figurines and stuff, you know what I mean, of games and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I was looking. I was looking for Watch Dog 1 Aiden figurine, thinking, oh fuck it, like let me get it. Cause I remember I played the game, I really enjoyed it, and you got Watch Dog Legion and stuff, and you got the DLC and stuff, and I thought to myself, do you know what, yeah, let me look around getting the Aiden figurine, you know what I'm saying? Went on eBay and I typed in game figurines and whatever, cause I thought, let me just check around, just to see what figurines pop up. And I saw the collector's edition of the Cyberpunk 2077 figurine of V on the bike, like guns up. You know what I mean, on the Akira bike or whatever. I love that figurine, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, that figurine looks so cool. Like, I wouldn't mind getting that. And I thought, fuck it. So I typed in Cyberpunk 2077 statue, and I was like looking at the prices, and I was like, wow, like this is actually really cheap compared to, I mean, like, was it compared to how much these figurines were like probably a few months ago? Like, this is really, really cheap. And I'm seeing prices from like 60, 70, 80 pounds just for the figurine alone. Now, like, I'm probably gonna get one, you know what I'm saying, because I love that figurine. It looks so cool. But that told me a lot. And what that told me is that up until this point, the game's not doing well. And the game isn't beloved. The game wasn't critically loved and received. The majority of the gamers that people play it didn't like it, especially people that try to play it on the consoles, on the PS4, like the Xbox One. Like it just overall like isn't doing well. And the reason why I say that is because figurines like are a reflection of how well a game is, or how well a game has been doing. I mean, like, how was it? I mean, like, how many units has it sold? How well beloved is the game? Like, for example, I've got the Horizon Zero Dawn. So I've got the Horizon Zero Dawn figurine of Aloy. I saw the figurine on eBay for £250. Just the figurine alone for £250. Now that collector's edition was like 120, 25 or 30, something like that. But the figurine alone is like £250. That's because the game was like, because the game was godlike. It was Game of the Year. Was it like the critics loved it, the Game Access Media loved it, the gamers and the fans loved it. And even though now you can walk into CEX and pick up the game for like £5-6, the game is still such an amazing game to the point where the figurine is, the collector's edition figurine is worth a lot of money. It's not the same thing with Cyberpunk 2077, and that's okay, because what that means is that I can get that good like figurine for a really good price. But for people that spent I think the collector's edition was like 250, something like that, or 260, 70. Was it something on them lines? It wasn't cheap. 'Cause I remember looking at it thinking, I ain't spending that money. Fuck that. They must be fuming. They must be pissed. They must be livid. And to be honest with you, it's them same people that bought the collector's edition that are trying to recoup. They're the ones that's posting it up on there, like bidding for it. I'll put it up there for like £70-80 to just try to get rid of it because, you know what I mean? Because the game because to them the game wasn't good. The game isn't what they thought it was going to be. They don't have that love and that connection with the game. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I've got the Last of Us Part 2 figurine. Yeah, I got Ellie. Now I bought collector's edition. I think it was like $125 again. And the reason why I bought the collector's edition because I missed the opportunity of getting the Last of Us Part 1 figurine with Joel and Ellie. Oh, I would love to have that. That figurine alone is over £1,000. Like that tells you everything you need to know about the first game. Now the second game, even though the Access Media loved it, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know, people say split the Last of Us fan base into two, but I like to think that is you know what I mean, it's more like 70-80% didn't like it compared to the 20% that did like it. Because I have a connection with the first game and I love Ellie, I kept the figurine because I have that connection with the first game. And even though the second game I didn't particularly like it, it looked good, it played well. I love the music, but I just don't like the story. I don't like the characters. I don't like I just don't like a lot of the choices that they made in the game. So I kept the figurine. Now, Cyberpunk doesn't have a first game. It's not like it's The Witcher 2, for example, or like The Witcher 3, and The Witcher 3 didn't do too well or whatever, but people love The Witcher 1 or Witcher 2. And that's different. People will be more inclined to keep their collector's edition because, you know what I mean, because they're the main character. So that's the reason why people are just getting rid of their figurines, because they don't have that love, they don't have that connection with the game, and they're trying to recoup. And spending £200 and something on collector's edition when the content you're getting is worth it, but the game itself, which is why you're actually buying the collector's edition, isn't that good. So yeah, man, you know what I mean. And that's why I said that CD Projekt Red should feel shame. They should go on eBay and look at all the people that's trying to sell their collector's edition or sell their figurines for like really cheap. They should look at that because it's embarrassing. They should look at this trailer or look at this game and like look at what they're doing at an early stage with the engine that they're using and feel embarrassed. They should look at the fact they got flying cars and shit, and you can switch from first person into third person gameplay, in and out of gameplay. CD Projekt Red should feel embarrassed. They should look at this and just by what they've done at this early stage, they shouldn't feel, CD Projekt Red should feel embarrassed with all the lies, manipulation and propaganda that they did. They should fucking feel embarrassed. They really should. You know what I'm saying? I say all that, you know what I mean, like I'm never gonna buy the game and play it myself. I am, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I sent my game back, it was like £45. I sent that shit back, you know what I'm saying? Right now, like I can go pick up the game for like £25 if I really want to play it now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait until it's £20, £15. Then I'll buy it, because by tells you, well, I mean, it should tell you everything you need to know. So anyway, I don't know, this video has gone on way longer than what I expected it to or wanted it to. But do you know what? Like, I just got all these thoughts in my head, and I know I'm not particularly articulating myself very well when it comes to certain things because all my thoughts are a bit jumbled up. You know what I mean? They're just raw thoughts. But yeah, man, I don't know. But to me, this is the Cyberpunk game that I wanted from Cyberpunk 2077. So I don't know, man. Again, I'm gonna keep my eye on this game, on this studio, on this dev, and yeah, I mean, I hope and pray that it comes on all platforms: PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Maybe it might even be able to come out on Nintendo Switch. Who knows? Or maybe the new Steam handheld. I mean, like maybe the new Steam Deck. Like maybe it come out on that as well. Actually, it will come out on that. What am I talking about? Anyway, but yeah. Vigilance 2099. if you haven't seen this trailer, go and check it out. You know what I'm saying? They got a website as well. Go to their website, check them out. Go to their Twitter, go to their Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like their videos. You know what I mean? Like, follow them because they're doing good work. And I feel like as gamers, we should support indie devs. You know what I mean? Especially when they're trying to build games like this, we should really support them. And I think they've got a Discord as well. So go check out their Discord as well. But anyway, yeah, I just want to give them a shout out as well. So yeah, anyway, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, again, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you like man's content or any of my content. You can also hit me up on the social, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Jay's Gamepad across the board. You ain't got to tap, press anything else but that. And also, if you want to hit me up on PSN on PlayStation, then my gamer tag is MrGhostProtocol. You know what I'm saying? We can tap buttons together, or maybe maybe you just wanna, I don't know, check out my trophy. You know, my trophies and shit. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, and also if there's a way that you feel like I can improve my video, my content, or my channel in general, then please email me at jaysgamepad@gmail.com. So I guess I will see you, and I will speak to you real soon.